The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. All too often, the wrong info or people go viral, but sometimes social media actually gets it right, calling attention to a story and a heartwarming human that deserves to be heard. This is Anthony's story.
So what you're saying is you'd rather talk to Alexa than me?
Sure, talk to me.
One day when I was 14 years old, my mother says she's pregnant. I'm gonna have a sister. And I'm like, pregnant? My mom was about 41 years old, doing heroin 10 times a day. What are the odds of getting pregnant? G was born August 16th, 1999. My mom was clean. G's dad bounced. So it was me, G, and my mother. That's when I was like, man, I have a purpose now. Like, I have to be the best brother to ever walk the earth. So after a few years, my mom got back on drugs, and then G moved in with me. I was early 20s. She was like 6, 7 years old. Everywhere we went, it was Aunt and G and Aunt. Knicks games, concerts, everything I did, G was next to me. 2010, G, 10 years old, just got sick out of the blue and was throwing up like crazy. So I bring her to the hospital. They must have did 6,000 tests. That's when the doctors finally told us she had brain cancer. And the battle started.
Look at Gianna, she got all these things hooked up to her brain. She's walking around on wires.
After 2 years of chemo, radiation, multiple brain surgeries, G was cancer-free.
My sister thinks she's a unicorn now.
Over the next 6 years, we lived our best life.
Gianna, I have one problem with your gown. Do you know what it is?
It's green?
It's Celtic. You knew? Wow, you knew.
2019, G was 20 years old. Around 4 a.m., G woke me up yelling. I'm like, G, what's up? She's like, Aunt, I can't get up. And now she starts slurring her words. In that moment, I was petrified. I gotta make sure she's good. We rushed her to the hospital. All of a sudden, this doctor comes over to me and they're like, she needs to have emergency brain surgery. She woke up about 2 days later and the whole left side of her body was paralyzed. They did the MRI in her brain. And that's when the doctors told us she had a rare form of brain cancer called glioblastoma that basically wasn't beatable. The next 9 months, we did all we could.
You're a damn warrior, Gump.
We weren't gonna go down without a fight. And then it got to the week of her birthday. G was like, Aunt, are you bringing me a beer? And I said, yeah. Got a couple Mexican IPAs and she made it to her birthday and her and I cheers the beer in the hospital. About a week and a half later, G's eyes were wide open and I said, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go get some air real quick and use the bathroom. I come back and the room is filled with doctors and nurses. And there was G, lifeless on the bed. And at first I was mad at her. Like, wait, like, how are you gonna do that without me here? I'm supposed to be holding your hand. And a few of the nurses, they said, you think she was gonna die in front of you? Like, she waited for you to leave. It was hard. It was really hard.